Hello everybody and welcome back to Harvest Moon, more Friends of Mineral Town. Today is our first holiday and unfortunately it is not going to be an eventful one. I went ahead and I did my research and fortunately it turns out we have to do absolutely nothing for this holiday. This is the Spring Thanksgiving Festival and what happens on this holiday is it is up to the gentlemen of the town to bring chocolates to the girls that they like. So since we're playing as a girl, we don't have to do any baking. If you were playing as a boy, you would have to give chocolates out to girls that you liked. However, the downfall of this is that we do not have enough heart points with any of the boys for them to come and bring us any sort of food. If you're wanting to know about this event, what you do is you just kind of go around your farm, and I think every 2 hours, so I think 6 o'clock, 8 o'clock, 11 o'clock, so on and so forth, the boys who like you the best will come and they will bring you food. Now, I'll try it, but I tried doing this in practice and it did not work. I don't know which amount of heart points you have to have. I don't remember if it's like a blue heart or a red heart or whatever it is, but I just know that so far no boy has really thought that we really stood out, which is too bad. I mean, there's nothing wrong with us. Sure, we're wearing overalls and we work hard, but it doesn't mean we are not cute and eligible for marriage. I did also do a little bit more research. I stopped being lazy and I decided to go ahead and do some research on some gifts for the guys. Usually what I do is I try to give everybody a good list of free or cheap items that they can find around the town in each season to give to the boys. And then what I do is with those videos I put up with the lists of all the gifts that they like, then you can look at the more complex gifts. A lot of this game requires like cooking. A lot of the guys like cooked stuff and we do not cook, so they are SOL on that one. As you notice, I also bought some more crops. I went ahead and I bought, I think potatoes this time instead of some turnips, so that should be interesting. And it's almost 10 o'clock, so I'll wait for it to turn 10, and I'll go inside my house and come out and see if anybody comes to my door. To trigger this, of course, you have to go inside your house and come back out, at a certain time of day. And if you come out to a boy and they've brought you stuff, that is how you do this event. So yeah, there's no gathering in the town square or anything. You don't have to do any baking as a girl. It's basically just waiting to see if anybody comes and brings you sweets, and yeah, forever alone. And since it's a holiday, I do believe everything is closed as well. So I'll try to go into the blacksmiths, for example, because I know it's open on Saturdays, and I think that they are closed. Actually, no, they're not. They are open. Alright, well, news to me. Most places are closed on holidays, but it might be because it's, I guess, not technically a holiday where everybody gathers in town square. So I'm going to try to really quickly here work on some gifts that kind of caught me off guard. Gray is by far the easiest person to please, and I'll tell you why. You can give him branches like these, and he loves them. Branches are one of the gifts that will actually get you the most heart points with Gray, which I know is insane, because those are free. They come every season of the year, so you would basically never have to buy Gray anything in order to impress him. You would just have to kind of sacrifice some lumber if that was an issue for you. If you're having a really hard time getting lumber, then you might, want to reconsider and maybe get him something later. But I heard that and I was just blown away. I was like, well, that's easy. I don't have to give him flowers anymore. I can just give him a piece of lumber and he'll be insanely impressed. So we're going to go and try that and see if he likes it, and you'll see his reaction. Thanks a lot. Anytime you want to give me something, I'm ready to receive. Yeah, he really liked that present. So we are going to get Gray's heart points a-soaring real quickly. He also likes chocolate, so chocolate is a good gift for him. Chocolate is also a good gift for Rick and for Cliff. The only person you don't want to give chocolate to is the doctor. You're so nice to give me this, Niksawce. Oh, you're welcome, Rick. So the doctor does not like chocolate, but every other boy in town does. So chocolate is a good gift. They're 100 G each, so pretty cheap alternative. Flowers are very neutral, as I found out. You can give people flowers, but it's not really gonna get you very far. It's one of those gifts. It's like, okay, well, I'll take it, but it's not. I'm not crazy about it. So flowers are neutral, but they're free, of course, if you don't want to spend any money at all. I'm gonna go to the church, and we're going to find Cliff if we can. I think he'll be in here. Yes, he is. Like I said, Cliff will take chocolate, so we're gonna give him some chocolate, and he's going to be very, very happy with us. And it is a Saturday, so the clinic should be open, and as I found out, the doctor is also very easy to impress because you can give him herbs. And he will like those very much. Wow, thanks, you're so helpful to me, I appreciate it. So, Gray and Doctor, definitely very easy to impress. You can give them free gifts you find, and you get different herbs in each season too, so the Doctor will be very impressed with those. Like I said, lumber's found in every season. Gray, no, sorry, not Gray, Cliff and Rick, you might have to try a little bit harder, but it still won't be all that difficult to get their hard points up. Like I said, chocolate works really, really well, and every single boy, with the exception of Cliff, really, really, really like eggs as well. Cliff is okay with eggs. It's a neutral gift in his book, which means it'll get you a little bit of heart points with them, but he's really not crazy about the gift. So chickens are definitely animals you're going to want to have in this game, because the boys like chickens and eggs and other things you can make with eggs, like mayonnaise, and it's also a good gift for other villagers. A lot of villagers in this game and in many other Harvest Moon games really seem to like any kind of product that you can find on your farm. So I'm going to, of course, work on getting that basket first. And then I'm going to work on getting some chickens. Gray is also easy to impress because he likes things you find in the mine. Now let me be clear about that. He doesn't like junk items, and I'll get more into that when I do my mining tutorial. But he likes ores, which are relatively easy and pretty cheap to find as well. So yeah, Gray's definitely the easiest in this game to impress by far. Which is good, because that is who I'm going for. I did say that I was going to go for him. I didn't mention that there are actually 3 mystery bachelors in this game that you can marry, but they require so much effort, and I'm sorry, I'm just not up for it. And we haven't even really met the majority of them, so I'll have to get more into that later when I do a more advanced sort of tutorial on the bachelors. I'll probably throw the other ones in there and kind of give you all the crazy specifications you have to marry them, because it is just insanity and so not worth it. But there are videos on YouTube that will show you how to do it, so I don't want this video to be this short. This is a ridiculously short video, and I'm trying to make these a little longer so I don't end up with like 300 episodes like I did for Animal Parade. So maybe, and I just realized I couldn't do that. I was going to show off fishing, but then I realized that I don't have my fishing rod, so that's kind of a problem. However, I can go get my fishing rod, and we can go fix that problem. I also want to go to the beach and see if I can't get some more of those herbs that are at the beach. Get me a little bit more extra pocket money. Let's get rid of our sickle, and let's bring our fishing rod out. We've done all our chores, all our watering, all our animals are all taken care of, and gifts are given and all that, so I think we should just kind of unwind in the evening with a little bit of fishing. That sounds like a wonderful idea. And the music will stop, of course, so we get to fish in the dead of night. I do believe you can fish off of the river surrounding your house, but I like to go to the beach to fish because it just seems more logical that way. Of course, most video games, including this one, don't really follow any sort of logic, but yeah, I like to fish at the beach. So, oh, hi Karen, wow, fancy actually meeting you somewhere, what's up? Do you like the ocean? You know what, actually I don't. I live by the ocean. I actually live on an island, and the smell of the ocean is disgusting, so To cast out your line, of course, press B, and then when you hear, or when you feel a fish coming, your character will get a little question mark above their head, and if you press B, you can reel it in and get some fish. So, fishing in this game is a lot easier compared to other later games, I do suppose, like Animal Parade or Tree of Tranquility or Another Wonderful Life, because all you have to do for this game is just press the button once and you'll catch the fish, whereas in that game you had to do a lot of, reeling in and button mashing and stuff to get it to work. So, two different fish there. We got a sandfish and a herring. I do believe the doctor really likes fish. You can give the doctor fish if you'd like, and for the life of me I don't remember if any of the other ones like fish, so I'm not going to give anybody any sort of false information. But yeah, fishing is very simple. It's a decent way to make money, although again, not my favorite, and that is completely up to you whether or not you want to fish. And on holidays, Zach will not come for your stuff. Apparently today doesn't count as a holiday or something, because I think Zach was here, was he not? I was doing some farm stuff and he was hanging around my house, so I do not know. However, I do know it's 11:40 and your character should get to bed. I think if you stay up after midnight, what happens, or if you go ahead and you just use up a lot of energy and your stamina and things, is you actually sleep in and you don't wake up at 6, you wake up at 8 or 10, and it slows you down. So anyways, yes, sorry about the anticlimactic holiday. Like I said, we just do not have the appropriate heart points in order to get this event to trigger, but there will be more events. As you can see, we've got a horse race in spring as well, so we got that to look forward to, and of course we have the cooking festival. So we have a few more festivals for this month, and of course we're just going to keep on going in this month and see what we can get done. So thank you guys for watching, and I will see you all next time.